So we're about an hour away from CJ's, and you guys know when we leave the studio to shoot something, it's always something special. We found this customer, not only does he have one Bullitt, he's got 3 Bullitts, and he opened his garage today to let us take a look and tell us all about them. So here at Doug, who's obviously a Bullitt enthusiast. I mean, most people would be thrilled to have any one of these cars, let alone have all 3 in their garage. So tell us, what fascinates you about the Mustang Bullitt?
Well, when I was looking for an older car to fix up, I came across the 68 in a field, and it was dark Highland green.
Okay.
And I always loved the Bullitt movie, so I decided to turn that car into a Bullitt tribute.
Okay.
It ended up being more of a resto mod. After sitting for more than 20 years in my garage in pieces, I built it to drive.
So you said you bought the car back in like the 80s, right?
86.
Okay.
Rescued it out of a field.
And then it sat for a while.
Yeah, while I, helped raise a family and bought a house, got married, all that stuff.
And when did you finish the car? Because I know it wasn't that long ago. I remember seeing this car at local shows and for maybe 4 or 5 years now.
Right, I got it on the road in 2014.
Okay. And what's done to it? I mean, the paint obviously is the first thing that pops. I mean, obviously it's not Highland green, but it's based on Highland green.
Right. It's a custom PPG color called Bushmaster Green.
Okay.
It's got a lot of pearl in it, and I wanted something that stood out a little bit more because I figured if I painted it the original Highland green metallic, it would look like everybody
Bullitt else's, yeah. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and like I said, I built it to drive. And so it's got rack and pinion steering, it's got more modern seats, it's got a 5-speed with overdrive.
Okay.
And I drive it.
And what's under the hood? Small block, big block?
Small block, Windsor 351.
Okay, so still plenty of power. I mean, this thing sounded amazing when you were pulling it out earlier.
Well, it's pushing 400 horsepower.
Okay, so again, probably more than the original Bullitt would have had anyway. So I would have thought the 01 would have come after the 68, but you said it didn't. This was actually the next one you picked up.
Yeah. So in 2018, my wife retired, and we wanted to buy her a Mustang GT for retirement. And Ford announced they were coming out with another Bullitt, so it was just a no-brainer for us to
buy that one. And now, what's the story? This car is mostly stock. I mean, is this you drive this one more? I know you put a ton of miles on the 68.
Yeah, no, actually, the 68 gets driven more. My wife, for whatever reason, doesn't want to put the miles on it.
Okay, I mean, they are collectible. I get it. I get it.
We had plans of taking all these trips, and we will, but for now, she's trying to keep the miles down.
So you bought the 68, obviously this was a no-brainer, and then you bought an 01 to kind of sort of finish off the set for now. Let's go take a look at that one.
Okay.
So the 01 was a great way to finish off the trail, but you said this car you just recently got.
Yes, we happened to come across this car last summer. My wife and I are on the hunt for all the generation of Bullitts.
Okay.
So we have to find an 08 yet.
I was going to say there's one missing, and I was going to ask that if that was in the plans to get that one on the list too.
Yeah, but since we just recently acquired this one, it'll be a couple of years.
Okay. So why blue? I mean, you've got green on the 68, green on the 19, so why would you go with the true blue one?
So blue is the rarest of all the Bullitts. There's only 722 made, and they only made them in 01. Except for the one 2019 they made for the raffle.
Yes, the junior diabetes, I believe it was. Yeah.
Plus the blue kind of represents police. Steve McQueen's character was a police detective, and that's also my profession.
Okay, so that ties in perfectly. Now, tell this car again, mostly stock, again a driver.
Yes, it is, except for the chin spoiler and a few other cosmetics like tinted windows.
And this is a really clean car, so I'm guessing it's a somewhat low mileage car.
Yes,
too.
it's 40,000 miles.
Okay, and this one, does this go to shows? Is it a driver? I mean, you walk into your garage, I don't know how you choose which one you want to drive.
Well, it does have a few nicks in it, so we don't mind driving it.
Okay.
But yeah, we drive it on occasion. I just had it out yesterday.
But when it comes down to it, the 68 is the one that gets the miles.
The 68 goes on all our trips, our Bullitt national trips.
And how many miles are on that car?
37,000.
Okay, so you are most definitely enjoying it.
Oh yeah, it's been cross country twice.
So safe to assume, come visit you in a year or two, there'll be an 08 Bullitt in here to kind of finish off the collection. But I gotta ask you, I mean, you walk out into this beautiful garage, how do you choose? How do you choose which one you're gonna drive?
Well, so if my wife and I are going out for the evening, we might take the 19.
Okay.
If we're going on one of our Bullitt trips, we'll take the 68.
Okay.
And if I'm just running to the store or errands or whatever, we'll take the 01.
Well, definitely a rough problem to have. And again, thanks for opening your garage today. Beautiful cars. Thank you again. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.